Well, I came home today with a new acquisition. I went out and found myself a nice little, I think it's a 1955 Li. At least I'll show in a second. And in pretty good condition. It actually looks pretty nice. But as per usual, it needs your usual this and that. Everything works, the linkages are good. She's dusty. A little bit bedraggled looking, but of course I got snow cannon. You guys in the States seem to get tons of bush hogs, and it seems to get snow cannons. I don't know how this works, but anyways, let's see if we can get this running, because of course it's easier to drive it off there. It looks in pretty good condition. It's free, everything turns, well, at least it appears to. So we'll see how it works, and give it a shot here in a few minutes. I'll go check it out a bit. Anyways, hang on. What's the inside of the gas tank look like? That gas tank is clean as a whistle. I'll have to show you a picture of this. This gas tank's clean as a whistle. Look at the gas cap. Look at it. Oh my goodness. Here. Gas tank is clean as a whistle, not full of any junk. We'll wonder if the carburetor's in the same sort of condition. Pretty interesting. I have to get a couple of pieces before I give her a shot, but I think this might start. No. It's not. Oh, it even has a dipstick. Let's see if we can get it here. Oh, look at that. The oil even looks nice. Nice little beastie. We will have to replace this though. But luckily I have a magneto I made up a while back. I bought off of eBay. So I made it up, and we have it sparks really nice. I'll have to go dig it out of the garage and just swap it out. Of course I could check. Beg pardon? No. But thank you. Yeah. I'll pick you up, we'll give you a better view. Here we go, okay. Not too bad. Everything's just a little dusty. You know, gauges are nice. But this is looking a little, you know, on the rough side. I think the magneto will just need an overhaul, but I have a good one. We'll try it. Everything's a little rusty. Not really rusty, just been sitting. Time to get it working. Oh, here's a close-up of the bin there. Not too bad. Let's see. Look, I can't, there's no light to see inside the tank. But I'll have to bring a light out before I even put any fuel in here. Can't believe it's that clean. Anyways, I'll go dig up some stuff and we'll see what we can do. Oh, I just noticed something's going to stop me from starting her up. Look right there. That line and that fitting don't connect. Oh, well, looks like I'll be taking a trip to the store. Yep, so we need another little piece in there. Not too bad though. Hopefully it wasn't run like that. That would explain the oil everywhere. Been like that a long time. Look at that fitting. That's dusty. Now if you remember, somebody had sometime in the past removed this oil pressure line right in here, go back the engine. So I've gone down and picked up a piece of some 1/4 inch line. Got a box of some fittings. And from Canadian Tire, get that out of there. That's emergency water filler. And some ferrules for the same thing. So we're going to bend up a new line. I'm going to take the old one off, put a new one on, but I'll set you up so maybe you can see me do it. I don't know how this is going to work out, but we'll see. Okay, well, I've now fixed it. You can see right in here, I've got a new line put in there. And up top here, I got a new connector there. New piece of line installed. Next we'll see it about, try the battery, maybe start it, get some fuel in it, and they have to change the magneto because I have doubts that one's going to run. So anyways, if you just look at that, it's pretty bad. I'll bring a flashlight out later, I'll be able to show you inside the tank. It was really clean, not too bad a shape. Okay, we're back a few days later. As you can see, the carburetor did not hold fuel. You can see a leak all over the place, and if you look under there, there's no shutoff valve. Needless to say, that led to a little bit of consideration. Anyways, so what I'm going to do here now, I'm going to set you up so you can sort of watch me. I'm going to replace the magneto, make up a spark plug wire, and take the carburetor off for a rebuild. So we'll see how it goes in a sec. There we go. Okay, so we got that done. Now to make up a new spark plug wire. Let's get you up here a bit. There we go. Okay, so we're looking at here. Okay, there we go. There we go. Okay, we have our kit here. Make up a. Oh, God. Let's move this in here. Not quite so low for the. Okay. Okay, dokie. Yeah. Let's get this baby open. Now we look and see what wire. We always buy a lot of stuff. Or when we buy spark plug wires, we always get more than we need, then we can use them up. But we don't need any that long. That, we'll make it right there. That's a good lead, see? Nicely made. Okay, now the fun part. This piece.
I brought you some small ones, but I can't find the slightly needle nose small ones, so I brought big ones.
Yeah, I just want to hold this and try to turn that nut off. And get this in here.
So that's good.
works. Yeah, we got sparkies. We got sparkies. So we're good. Works good. Okay. You know, I don't like using old plugs, so it looks like it'll work. Well, there's the carburetor off. Okay, so that's about it for now. I'll have to go back in and fix this. And then we'll get the battery cables together. Let's see if we can get this thing running. So to fix this governor's bent with the bracket. Work on that for a little bit, straighten that out maybe. We're back to the Gravely here. It's been nearly a week since I said I would drive it off of here. It worked quite out as easily as I had. The carburetor was a little bit too badly damaged. I had to get a new float bowl, you can see here, or a fuel filter and a new line. But what we thought is, we did a video on our other channel, the Bergen's Garage, where my son rebuilt one of these and showed you how you could do it pretty cheaply. But I realized we had never actually tested the carburetor. So since the other carburetor was slightly messed up, we thought we'd put it on here and see how well it works. So I haven't actually tried it, since we haven't started it. We just want to see if it'll go. So we're just going to give her a shot now with the battery and give her booster cables and see if we can get the beastie going. Anyways, I'll be back in a second. Okay, so we're going to try this now. I haven't started this yet, so just going to turn the fuel on. I put on a new fuel bowl I actually bought from my other Gravely and never actually used. And I threw a little oil in the governor just to make sure there's some there. And the old carburetor, we're going to try it out. I think the choke's closed. Yes, it is. So let's see what happens when we crank her over. Oh, make sure she's in neutral.
Yep.
It's an old beastie. Give her a little throttle. See what happens through the button. Nothing.
Oh, there's a spark. Oh.
What?
Spark from here. Try again.
No compression.
No. Nothing?
No compression there at all.
Yeah. Well, it turns over, but
Probably a stuck valve.
yeah, maybe stuck valve.
Shit.
Yeah. Well, that's that. Seemingly.
That didn't go very well.
Well, that's just part of the thing. So.
Well, that's true. Let's see if it's just out of curiosity.
No, you can't smell any gas or anything.
No.
So we'll have to have another part to this and see if we can see what valve's stuck or what's up with it.
Okay, as you probably saw in the last segment, this did not go so well trying to get this to start. Well, let me move this out of the way. So, try to get her go. It doesn't seem to have any compression. So, between last night and today, I've soaked this with PB Blaster. I've heated it up so the whole cylinder got hot, and heated each bolt individually and tried it. And the bolts look pretty good. Like, I mean, this engine doesn't look very rusty. I have a pretty good feeling about this. So I'm going to set you up and I'm going to try and take this apart and let's see how it goes. We'll see. Just get you up here on the top of the truck. But anyways, you can see what I'm doing. Let's see how these come off. I have a sneaking suspicion the exhaust valve's stuck. And we'll see how it goes. Trepidation. Oh, nice. Nice. Oh, very nice. I feel very good. That worked out great. Goodness. Well, let's see what we can get. Let's first get the spark plug out of the way. Be interesting to see what this looks like. Never actually had to take one apart this far before. Not one of these old babies anyway. Oh, these are beautiful shape. Guy probably wasn't fibbing when he said this hasn't been outside. Sadly, the only time it's probably been outside is when I was having a beer. But somebody also took the shroud off of here. I'll have to get another one. Carb seems to be doing pretty good. Yeah. It weeped a bit, a little when we first hooked it up, but that was because the screws weren't actually really, really tight. So. Splitting the end of my thumb is quite painful. Happens when you get calluses all over your hands. Okay, let's see what's under here. Oh, yes, we have a stuck exhaust valve. Look at that, man. So, what she look like in here? This one I'll show you. Lay this down in here. I'll just give it a look over and then I'll give you a show. Certainly got lots of oil. I don't know if that's good or bad. But also, oh, that is a gasket. There's a gasket here. Metal one. There. I should be able to reuse that. Since I don't have another. Quite a bit of carb buildup, so look at the rust in here. we have the nasty culprit right there. Hang on, let me get you. See, the exhaust valve stuck open. Cylinder doesn't look too bad, nice and clean. And head surface looks good. Like, I mean, this engine is beautifully cared for. It doesn't look bad at all. I'm hoping this thing will run pretty good. So we bring it up top and see how the it feels there's nothing wobbly in there. But obviously, that valve should be closed. So I'm going to give her a little shot of PB Blaster, see if I can free it up on the shaft there. We'll run it over. Anyways, I'll get back to you after we do a little bit more work on here, and then we're going to try and start it again, because I'm determined to get this thing to drive off rather than pull off, because it's a Gravely after all. Anyways, I'll be back. Okay, so here we're going to give a little shot of PB Blaster down inside the down inside here. Close, just a little bit. See what I can get on the hook up the exhaust valve a little bit. Give her a little spin. Yeah, I can free it up, maybe not. Oh. Let it soak there for a bit. Okay, well, let's soak for a bit, and then I'll come back out in a bit and give her a tap. See if she'll go down. What a cute old engine, I must say. Anyways, we'll clean this up a bit, and then we'll put her back together again. Okay, back. Okay, so I cleaned up the cylinder, and I came out and I tapped the valve up and down, turned it over by hand, which is now chewed my hand to smithereens. See my little hand there, I just chewed my thumb all up. Well, anyway, so I exercised the valve up down a few times, cleaned out the top of it. Seems to be working now, so just going to put her back together. So I'll put you up on top of the truck, and you can watch along if you want or not. Go get something to eat. I won't be mad. Remember, I'm not doing a full rebuild. I'm just basically doing this so that I can drive it off the truck. So it'll be getting a little bit more work after. But let's drop this back on. Plenty of bolts. Yep. The other end bolt dropped in the end. Now I'll have to order from someone to get a little cover plate for here. Well, there she is, torqued on. So, you know she's free now. So, when the boys are back tomorrow, we'll give her another try and see if we can get her off. But for now, that's it for today. Well, okay, I couldn't wait. Boys aren't back yet, but I have to try doing this myself because I just can't sit here with it sitting here wanting to go. So my wife's going to film, and I'm going to see if this thing will start. So let's give her a shot. Combination of the old carburetor, my rebuilt magneto, freed up engine. Let's see if it'll all work. Let's give her a little turn on the fuel. There we go. Just a half turn. There's the choke. Throttle. So let's see what happens. Ooh, let's take the choke off. We had a fire there. Okay. That connection here. try choking again. A little bit of a go. I think we may have something. Bad electrical connections are a boon of my society, a boon of my life. Just not sliding with enough fuel. Open up a bit more. Good choke. Ooh, are you getting sparks? Oh, she needs a little bit of tune-up work, but she works. Smoking a bit. It's to be expected. I sprayed oil all over it. Okay, that's enough for tonight. It works. Tomorrow we drive it off with a little bit more carburetor tuning. Anyways, hey what? Okay, so here's what we have. I've been working on this for the last couple of days. It's now Labor Day. Not Labor Day, sorry. Victoria Day in Canada here. So I've done a few little things here with the, you see I fixed the electrical connection there. Still haven't hooked up the remote shut off because, you know, you never know if it's going to work or not. And so I'd rather find out it's running properly before I work to see if that's on. Anyways, I've installed a battery and a new ground connection. I know it's a little overkill, but that's just the way I do things. But coming around the other side, I've got this float bowl on here. And you see a nice little one. I found this in, come on, focus you. Anyways, found this nice little connection there. And the magneto still, or I should say the governor still, bracket's still a little bent. I haven't taken it apart yet. But the carburetor, on the other hand, well, the problem we were having after I fired up last time was that this thing did not have an idle circuit. So I actually had to break one of my rules. Had to get a very fine steel wire and go down through the center of that. But I didn't feel too bad because it was a restriction was in cast iron, so I wasn't too worried about it. It wasn't like a brass restriction. But I finally punched a hole through and got it to work. So we don't know if this works yet, but this is still the final time. And of course I fixed the starting piece there, so everything's looking better. So we'll just see how it goes. When my boys come back, we'll give her a shot. I just wanted them to be able to film it while I'm doing this. So that's the way she sits right now. So you get back out of there, you get an idea what's coming up. Not too bad. Anyways, back to you later. I've also replaced the spark plug wire with a modern one. Now everybody says you can't run what do you call it, modern suppression cores with this, but this is what they call a spiral core. So there is actually a solid metal conductor running from one end to the other. It just happens to be wrapped in a very small spring, or spiral wrapped all the way along the length of it. So it is actually a metal one, but because of spiral wrapping, it makes it non-magnetic, or at least gets rid of the interference problem. So therefore you can see what you're doing. So anyways, so you can't use modern wire, it's just got to be spiral wire. And anyways, nice 8mm core. It keeps the spark in there good. Anyways, I get a healthy spark down the end of that. Actually scared, healthy enough I'm scared to touch the sucker. Anyways, a little aside, we'll see this again when the boys come home. Anyways, we'll see if this thing will start. Run this time. Such an elaborate week. Never again will I say, I'm going to drive this off the truck. And it's just not a good idea. Let's open the door. Oh, I left it open? There's no leaks. Ooh. That's good. Very good. Let's see what we got here. Oh, better take her out of gear, or we'll be sitting on the side of the thing. A little bit of throttle. That's running pretty good. It's a little noisy, of course, don't do much of muffling. But the smoke's just the oil burning off the outside of the engine, so that's really nice. We'll see if we can back her off now. runs, I would say.